Matt Willis, 40, has dropped some bombshells ahead of his hour-long, tell-all documentary titled Fighting Addiction. The film, which is set to air tonight, is an honest portrayal of the Busted singer's unconventional childhood, the pressure he's put on his family and his long-standing addiction to alcohol and drugs. Ahead of the raw insight into his private life, Willis has already made numerous revelations, opening up about his life since his boy band, Busted, burst on the scene in 2000. The bass guitarist shot to fame at just 19, alongside James Bourne and Charlie Simpson, and they claimed 4 UK #1 singles and a couple of Brit Awards along the way. Troubled childhood. However, Willis stated that his addictions stem from a troubled childhood and attempts at running away from his upbringing. The Guardian reported that at just 7 years old, he would dive under his bed covers and take several puffs on his asthma inhaler, until his head felt like it was exploding. He then started smoking weed as a teenager, and at 16, he moved away from home as far as possible. "I never really went back," he said. "I was a little kid and chasing oblivion. Everyone thought it was funny. But there was a sadness there. Our childhood was messy. My mum and dad got divorced when I was 3, and my stepdad moved in when I was 5. And we had a very heated relationship. I have a lot of pain around that. Used cocaine to keep sober." He said that after joining Busted and living at large with the pop-punk trio, his alcohol consumption and drug intake increased. Regarding the early days of his addiction, Willis admitted, "I was young, and I was always the one taking it way further than I should have. The number of blackout moments, due to drinking, I had even up to the age of 20 was huge." During Busted's heyday, the Tooting-born musician said, "I used cocaine as a way to keep sober. About 11 p.m., I'd get some and stay up till 5, it allowed me to keep in the game, because I was always PD." Don't miss. Inside Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield's relationship explosion. Latest, Holly and Phil's awkward snap highlights backstage tension. Insight, Ruth Langsford appears to mock feuding Holly and Phil after Raymond attack. TV, off his face on Jonathan Ross in the midst of his addiction. The musical trio from Southend-on-Sea appeared on the Jonathan Ross Show to discuss their rapid rise to fame. While many would cherish this monumental moment, Willis has since revealed that the interview is very hard for him to watch back. "That was hardest for me to watch because I'm looking at myself and I'm 20 years old or something and I'm obviously off my face. It's not rock and roll, it wasn't glamorous, it was really sad," he told the Mirror. A year after his painful talk show appearance, he took his alcohol addiction seriously and booked himself into London's Priory Hospital. In 2006, however, he was admitted again and treated for alcoholism. Emma Willis' diary. While his battle with booze was raging, he was dating Emma Willis, now 47, and the pair were later engaged in 2007. However, in the run-up to their 2008 wedding, the presenter started keeping a diary and charted whether or not he was under the influence. But, the dad of 3 said, "I couldn't stop. I would try to get to 12 o'clock, without a drink, waking up at 9 a.m. going, I've got phages. I would be shaking and feeling like I was going to pass out," the songwriter said. "Once I started, I couldn't stop, and then I was using drugs to function. We had a month till the wedding and the state I was in, she wasn't going to marry me. 6 grams of cocaine a day. Despite getting clean for 8 years, the singer relapsed during Busted's 2016 reunion tour, and he was soon snorting 6 grams of cocaine every day. "Within a month, I was doing 6 grams, bang, 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 on my own, every day, and not coming home until 3 in the morning, pretending I was working on an album, which I wasn't really writing," Matt has said. Discussing her husband's drug relapse, Emma continued, "I thought he would die. He had relapsed massively when I thought it was all good." Gaslighting during this period, Matt said he would gaslight the former Big Brother presenter into thinking she was crazy for worrying about his cocaine addiction. He confessed, "Now, when she notices something, I take it on board and listen, and I don't argue. I go, you feel that way, that means that I am doing something that's not in your head. Because I was the mastermind at gaslighting, making her think she was crazy. I'm so ashamed of that, and I never want her to feel like that again." Apology letters. It got so bad that he wrote sorry notes to Emma after particularly heavy nights, as his body felt like it was giving up. The bassist regularly believed that he wasn't waking up from his intoxicated stupor and would write sorry messages. He would then throw the paper apologies away if he arose before her the next day. Marriage fears. It's also been revealed that during his recent relapse, Willis believed that the Voice host would finally leave him. As per the Mirror, he said, "I thought she would leave many, many times. I'm so grateful that she didn't, and that she could see something in our relationship that was worth holding on to. I've thought about that a lot. I dread to imagine where I'd be without her. I mean, it's weird to declare your love in such a public sphere, but I'm so grateful and thankful for her in so many ways." The Dad of Three's documentary, Matt Willis, Fighting Addiction, airs via BBC One tonight.